a stunning 6.7-inch ultra-bright display, an impressive triple camera, and new AI features that will blow your mind. This is the Honor 400 Pro, one of the best mid-range smartphones in the market. I've had it for a couple of weeks and I've partnered with Honor to tell you all about my experience. Now, the unboxing is pretty straightforward. There is the device, there's a SIM card tool, as well as a USB Type-C cable. Now, in some regions, you will get the charger included out of the box. Unfortunately, not here. And here it is. I've got it in this lunar gray. It's also available in a midnight black. And in some regions, there is also a tidal blue. It's got this iconic multi-angled layout for the camera module, which I think really stands out and looks good. I've not seen anything else like it. The device is also relatively compact, weighs just 205 grams, and it's around 8.1 millimeters thin. And it's also very durable. It has the SGS 5-star premium performance certification for drop and crush resistance. And it has an IP68 and IP69 water and dust resistance rating. What does that mean? Well, the IP68 refers to putting the device in water for around 1.5 meters up to 30 minutes. But the IP69 refers to high temperature and pressure resistance. So if you are going to be putting this under a high pressure tap, it should be absolutely fine. Now we've got quad curves both on the front and the back. The curves on the back make the device quite comfortable to hold, and the curves on the front are not too pronounced. They are kind of subtle and do make everything kind of melt over onto the edges. And let's talk about this beautiful display. It's 6.7 inches. We've got small uniform bezels. It has a 120 Hz refresh rate, so things are super smooth. A full HD plus resolution with a PPI of 460, so things are super sharp. And most importantly, this is a very bright display. It can go up to 5,000 nits for HDR peak brightness. Now granted, this is only for limited situations and it is for HDR, but that is very bright. And what's even more interesting is how dim this display can go. So it can go all the way down to 1.5 nits for the minimum brightness. Now, as much as health experts advise us not to use our smartphone in bed before we go to sleep, let's be honest, we all do it. And Honor has actually taken this into consideration, as they do with all of their other displays. And we have 3840 Hz PWM dimming, an ultra dark mode with low blue light, and all of these things are going to make the display a lot easier on the eyes when you are seeing it in the dark, and it is going to massively reduce eye fatigue. Now let's take a look at the cameras. You must have noticed the pill-shaped cutout, and that's because we have a 50 megapixel portrait selfie camera. And then on the back, we have a triple rear-facing camera setup. There's a 12 megapixel ultra-wide camera. This also doubles up as a macro camera. There's a 200 megapixel ultra clear AI main camera with a very large sensor size and a wide f1.9 aperture. And then we have a 50 megapixel AI telephoto camera. Now, as you will see from the samples on screen, we've got lots of detail, great dynamic range. But what I've personally been most impressed with is the zoom on this device. So at 3 times, you can get some really nice and sharp results, of course, as expected. But then when you start pushing it to around 15 times, you still get very good usable results. Now, when you go all the way up to its maximum zoom length, things are pretty impressive considering this is a mid-range smartphone, but Honor has some AI tricks up its sleeve, and we've got the new AI SuperZoom feature. Now take a look at this image taken with AI SuperZoom. Look at the difference. That is absolutely insane. And that's the kind of quality you're getting. You can see all of that brick detail now. And this does require an internet connection when you're shooting these images, but I am absolutely blown away by these results. Being an Honor smartphone, we still get other features which you may be used to, such as AI motion sensing capture, as well as hardcore portrait mode for your portraits, giving you that hardcore style. And once you've taken your photos, you've got a bunch of AI editing tools. We've got AI Razor, which you may have seen on previous Honor devices, where you can remove distractions from the background. You've got AI outpainting, which is one of my favorites. If you've taken a shot and you want to extend the background a little bit, you're going to be able to do that easily. You've got AI cutout, which will easily let you cut out the subject in your image and also replace the background. And then we've got my absolute favorite feature on this smartphone, and that is AI image to video. This leverages Google's Veo AI model, and honestly, it is just mind-blowing. This, as the name suggests, can take pretty much any still image and turn it into a realistic video. Look at this example here. It's a still image of me, and even little details like the reflections in my sunglasses have all been realistically maintained. I am honestly so impressed with this. Now, this is all well and good for photos that you've taken recently, but I think one area where this feature is literally going to change the way we look at memories is when it comes to older photos. Personally, myself, I've got lots of pictures from when I was a kid, but videos weren't really that much of a thing, so I don't have many videos of myself. But now with AI image to video, I can just take a photo of myself as a kid and turn it into a realistic looking video. I showed the results to my friends and family, and they were all blown away by how good this is. Now, this feature is free for a limited time. I'm not sure what's going to happen after that, but I will leave the full details of that down in the description below. Now, for the performance, this is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 mobile platform. As you guys will know, this is the flagship chipset for the year of 2024, and it's great that we've got this in a mid-range smartphone this year. It's tried and tested, it's going to be absolutely fine for your day-to-day, but also great for more intensive tasks such as gaming, and you do have 12 gigabytes of RAM. We've got Wi-Fi 6E and Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.4, and if we take a look around the device, on the right hand side we have the volume rocker and the power button. There's nothing on the left hand side. At the top we have one of the 2 stereo speakers as well as an IR blaster, which we don't see much of these days, and at the bottom we have the second stereo speaker, a USB Type-C input, as well as the dual SIM card tray. So you can have 2 SIM cards active at the same time here. But the Honor 400 Pro also supports eSIM, so you've got the best of both worlds. For software, we've got Magic OS 9.0 powered by Android 15, and we've got support for all of Google's new AI features such as Gemini and Circle to Search. And then we've got Honor's Magic Portal with Honor's AI features such as AI deepfake detection, AI translation, Honor Notes, as well as AI writing tools. Now, for software updates, Honor has promised up to 6 years of Android OS updates, putting this amongst the longest in its price range, including an upgrade to Android 16 by the end of this year. For the battery, this has a 5300 mAh Honor third silicon carbon battery. In some regions, you will have up to 6000 mAh. And because this is using silicon carbon technology, it means you can get a higher battery capacity in a smaller form factor, which is why, despite having a large battery, this is just 205 grams and just 8.1 millimeters thin. Now, in my experience, the battery life, as expected, has been great. It gets you through the day absolutely fine. And depending on your usage, you may even get 1.5 or 2 days. For charging, the Honor 400 Pro does support 100 watts wired Honor SuperCharging. This will get you up to around 50% in 15 minutes. And we also have 50 watts of wireless Honor SuperCharging, which will get you around 33% in 15 minutes. Now, finally, pricing. Well, the Honor 400 Pro comes in 2 variants, a 256GB model as well as a 512GB model. In the EU, you've only got the larger storage version, 512GB, and that is going to be retailing for €799. However, Honor do have some exclusive pre-order deals, which I'll leave linked down in the description below. You can also check out that link for the pricing in your region. Now, if that is above your price range and you want something that is a bit more affordable, then you might want to check out the Honor 400. This has similar design language, but we've got flat sides, a 6.55-inch 120Hz display, still with that 5000 nit peak brightness. It's powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 mobile platform. It has a 200 megapixel primary camera as well as a 12 megapixel ultra-wide and macro camera. And although you don't have a dedicated telephoto camera, it still has AI SuperZoom, as well as some of the more advanced AI features that we've got on the Pro series, such as AI image to video. It has a large 5300 or 6000 mAh third silicon battery, depending on your region, and it supports 66 watts or up to 80 watts of Honor SuperCharging based on your region too. Now, that is going to be retailing for just €449. Once again, I am going to be leaving links to all of the pre-order deals down in the description below. And that is the Honor 400 and 400 Pro. What do you guys think of these devices? Drop me a comment below. Let me know your thoughts. If you're interested in the flagship Honor Magic 7 Pro, I've covered that in this video here, as well as another related video here. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, then do consider subscribing and hit that bell icon and smashing that like button to let me know. Thanks for watching. This is Saf on SuperSaf TV, and I'll see you next time.